Are you of the mindset of never stop learning? Do you have a business that you want to grow and scale? Well, today I have the perfect risk management process for you to implement in your business. Hi, I'm Rosalie and I'm your Latina risk expert. I help impact-driven businesses take control of their risks so they can protect, optimize, and scale their worth. You are in the right place if you are looking for risk strategies, tactics, and resources to propel you and your business like never before. Let's get started. So do you consider risk in your business? And this is not, oh, this is risky, or no, that's too much risk, or yeah, I'm okay with that amount of risk. AKA, are you saying it more in conversation versus actually having a formal risk management process in place? Talking about a formal risk management process, one that grows and evolves with your business decisions, challenges, and milestones. And the good news is that it's simple. It's a 4 simple step process to implementing a risk management process in your business. The first simple step is to identify your risks. Figure out which risks are key to your business. So this will differ from company to company. It will depend on what industry you're in. It'll depend on what stage you're at. It'll depend on what you are trying to do in the next year. It'll depend on whether you have investors or not. It will really be catered to what your business needs at that time. So risks are going to differ by company, and there are some that are pretty prevalent across different companies. So you want to look at the baseline, of course, but you want to make sure that you are catering to your risks. So identifying the risks is the first step to the process. Which ones are for your business? The second simple step is to assess your risks. So after identifying your risks, you want to prioritize your risks. And this is thinking about your risks in terms of likelihood and impact. So if you're thinking about likelihood, how likely is this to happen? Is it high? Is it medium? Is it low? Is it never going to happen? Is it going to happen tomorrow? Those are the likelihoods that you want to think about. And you also want to think about impact. So impact is usually monetarily. It could also be reputationally. How is this going to affect you? How is it going to impact your business? So if something is going to be high likelihood and high impact, you're going to want to pay a lot of attention to it. If it's going to happen tomorrow and it's going to have a $500,000 impact on your business, you probably want to look at that now. And the other part of assessing your risks is looking at how you currently address them. So you might assess a risk as high likelihood and high impact, but you already have something in your systems, in your processes, in your company that already addresses it. So you might not be worried about paying the vendor the wrong amount because you already have invoice processes that are looking and approving that invoice to make sure that the amount is correct. So if it's already being addressed, you can also put it to the lower part of the list because you know there's already something in place that is helping that. The third simple step is to respond to your risks. So after you've identified your risks, after you've assessed your risk, now it's time to respond to your risks. And this really means what is left over at the end of the day and deciding what to do about it. So if you still have some risk left over after you've done all of your analysis, you need to figure out if there are other actions that you need to take against those risks to get it to a level where it's tolerable for you. And again, we're talking about risk tolerance here, risk appetite. It's going to depend on all of those factors. And make sure you check out my other video on risk terms if you want to look at more risk terms and learn about them, because that is super helpful and that'll help you on your risk journey as well. And to round us out, the fourth simple step is to monitor your risks. So part of the risk management process is that this is not a set it and forget it. You continuously have to look at your process of identifying, of assessing, of responding, and of monitoring the risks. That process cycles over and over again so that you know what is affecting your company at what time and whether or not it's changed. So it will evolve over time, and that's okay. And that's why it's good to implement this type of process so that you're continuously thinking about it, your team is continuously thinking about it, and you evolve with it over time. If you want to build a business that works for the long term, you want to make sure that you implement a risk management process that works with you to be able to grow your company the way that you desire. You want to make sure you're protected, you're optimized, and you're well positioned for growth. And a risk management process is the perfect way to do that. It will help you navigate through anything that you seek to achieve in terms of strategy, in terms of processes, in terms of goals that you have, and it will help you handle anything that comes your way. So implement a risk management process today, and you'll see how your business feels more secure, and you can also move forward making more confident and smart decisions in your business. And that's it. That's how you set up a risk management process for your business. Simple, right? Be sure to hit like and subscribe. And if you are hungry to build more of your risk skill set, go ahead and head to my website and download my free risk resource, 5 Steps to Jumpstart Your Risk Journey Now. It will help you and your business build the right foundations to grow for the long term.